Hi, I'm Mike Gannon from Full Service Aquatics and the Pond Hunter video series on YouTube. I wanted to show you a project that we worked on last year. We created a disappearing waterfall. Now that basically is just a recirculating system where there's no pond involved at the base of the waterfall. The cascade goes into a large bed of gravel. We have a basin hidden underneath there that has a large amount of water to allow the system to recirculate without a lot of refilling. On this particular project, we're in a backyard, and I love the way these customers think because they're doing all sorts of construction here on their home, on the landscape, all over the place, but their priority was the water feature. So we came in, we built the water feature first, and this whole area back here, and then they did the rest of the work afterwards. I'll show you a panorama of what they've done back here. It's really beautiful. It's still a work under construction. But I want to tell you a little bit about what we did here. We built this waterfall, which really has about 9 different areas that have cascades on it. It's a recirculating system with about 4,500 gallons per hour of water moving through it. We used a micro snorkel system here for our filtration, which allows the pump to be housed out of the way where you don't see it, and everything runs underground back up to the top where we do have a biofall skimmer. We have a little pooling area that allows the client to do plantings inside the waterfall to give it a very naturalized look as well. So I want to show you this a little more up close and tell you about it. So let's take a look up close. The waterfall has about an overall height drop of about 6 feet, and we've broken that up into 9 different cascade areas, again disappearing into this bed of gravel here. Now the water goes down into actually a very large basin, so it holds quite a bit of water down there, which allows our customer to enjoy this water feature without having to constantly refill it. We have about 9 cascades coming down through this whole system, and we used a combination of stone here. In all, we used material of different types of boulders and Pennsylvania wall stone to complete this. They both blend really nice, and for the entire project it actually made a really nice scenario back here. So we have an extended area that was a bermed up hill, and we have the waterfall pretty much in the center of it, which allows for comfortable viewing from the home, which we'll just spin around here. Back here. So from the whole house, the back area, they get a nice view of this waterfall. They have a deck area, their family room, the kitchen, and the office all have a great view of this waterfall. Let's take a closer look at some of the other features of this. In a backyard environment, systems like this are great for attracting songbirds and other types of desirable animals who come here to bathe and frolic and just enjoy the waterfall as much as you do. With 4,500 gallons of water moving through here, we have a really nice water flow going through here. And this is just one of the cascades. We have 9 cascades in total in this entire system. You can see the retaining wall here. The waterfall is kept up in a retained area. And again, we had built a berm in the back here and just utilized that area to create a beautiful water scene. We were able to get in some real big chunky boulders. We mixed it in with the Pennsylvania wallstone. We did some real detail work in trying to fill nooks and crannies to make sure that we didn't have large open areas. We have boulders coming up along the side. The cascades, we use a wallstone because it's a flat stone. It really helps to build a cascade very easily. And everything just drains back down into this area. Finally flows over a stone and disappears into the gravel. You can see the gravel's dry over in this area. In a pondless waterfall, it doesn't just have to be rock and water. You can do plantings inside here as well. The plants aid in filtration and they help to beautify and soften the whole look of the waterfall. You know, for pondless waterfalls, these systems are really easy to work with. Very, very low maintenance. I would say the typical owner will have to top it off from time to time, but other than that, there's really not too much to do. Clean it once a year during the springtime, your annual clean out to make sure you don't get a really high nutrient level inside here. That way you can control algae growth. But really, other than that, these are great, easy, low maintenance water features to have. Thanks for joining me on this little mini pondless waterfall tour. Hope you guys like it. It's a real easy water feature to have, very easy to work with. If you don't have room for a pond or you're not interested in keeping fish, this is the way to go. You can still have all the sights, the sound, the motion of the water. You can still do the plants and everything, and it's extremely low maintenance. So thanks for joining me on this. I look forward to seeing you guys again. And remember to visit us at fullserviceaquatics.com or loveyourpond.com and check out the rest of the videos in the Pond Hunter video series. Thanks again.